White House to host crypto and prediction market executives. The White House is expected to convene crypto and prediction market executives next Wednesday, according to a Coin Bureau post published on August 14, 2026. The gathering points to another round of direct engagement between the administration and an industry pushing hard for federal market structure rules, while a key bill sits unfinished in the Senate. Details on the guest list and agenda have not been made public. The report frames it as a policy meeting rather than a signing event, so treat any specific outcome as unconfirmed until the White House or attendees say more. A meeting with the Senate clock running down the invitation lands, while the Clarity Act, the House-passed market structure bill, remains stuck. The measure would split oversight of digital assets between the SEC and CFTC and give tokens a clearer path out of securities limbo. But it has not cleared the Senate. Recent reporting has pinned the holdup less on the crypto lobby and more on community bankers pushing back on the crypto lobby, plus ongoing haggling over Democratic amendments that turn the effort into a bipartisan package. A direct sit-down with executives is the kind of move that keeps momentum alive when legislative text is frozen. It also lets the administration hear from firms on rulemaking that agencies can advance without waiting for Congress, from token classification to custody standards. Prediction markets join the room, including prediction market operators, is the notable wrinkle. These platforms let users buy and sell contracts tied to real-world outcomes, and their legal status in the United States has been contested for years, caught between commodity derivatives oversight and state gambling law. A White House audience signals the administration is treating them as a policy category worth addressing directly, rather than leaving to court fights and piecemeal enforcement. For the broader market, the read-through is regulatory posture. The same agencies deciding how prediction contracts are supervised are the ones writing the rules that touch exchanges, stablecoin issuers, and tokenized assets. Anything that clarifies CFTC authority tends to ripple across the rest of the industry. Prices sit flat as Washington talks. The market did not move on the news. As of August 14, 2026, Bitcoin traded near $63,406, down 0.2% on the day and 1.3% on the week. Ether held around 1,386, essentially flat over 24 hours, while Solana sat at 75.86 and BNB at 611.63. The CoinMarketCap Fear and Greed Index read 37, in fear territory. Muted price action is the norm for a meeting with no confirmed deliverable. Traders have learned to discount headlines about talks until something concrete follows, whether an executive order, an agency rule proposal, or movement on the Senate floor. A closed-door session with executives is a signal of access, not a policy change on its own. Regulatory clarity is the payments prize. For anyone spending crypto through a card or wallet, federal market structure rules are the quiet variable behind the scenes. Clear token classification and custody standards shape which assets issuers are comfortable supporting, how stablecoin spending is treated, and whether U.S. users get access to products that already run in Europe and Asia. Much of today's fragmented availability in the United States traces back to firms waiting on rules before they commit to the market. That is the through line connecting a Washington meeting to everyday users. When issuers and custodians know how an asset will be regulated, they build. When the rules are unsettled, they hold products back or geo-fence them, and American users end up with fewer options than their counterparts abroad. A dozen executives in a room does not fix that, but it is a step in the process that eventually does. Nothing here is investment advice. The meeting is scheduled, the agenda is not public, and the useful move is to watch for what the administration or attendees confirm afterward rather than to trade on the invitation itself.